Welcome to another terrifying experience, dear listener. Today we're taking a journey into the landscape of cyber unknown. We'll creep our way into the shadowy recesses of the dark web, where curiosity doesn't just kill the cat, it leads it into an abyss from which there is no return. You see, beyond the safety of familiar screens lies a world that whispers secrets meant to stay hidden. The eerie silence and chaos of our stories tonight will take you on a chilling expedition to the depths of human curiosity and fear. Brace yourself, for we are about to explore the darkest corners of the internet and the human psyche, where the only thing more terrifying than the unknown is the truth it hides. Story 1: Shadows Behind the Screen.
In the glow of my computer screen, I found myself tumbling deeper into a realm I had only heard whispered about in the shadowed corners of online forums, the dark web. It was an idle curiosity at first, sparked by tales of secret markets and hidden truths. A curiosity that turned into an obsession as I dug further, bypassing layers of security with a mix of dread and exhilaration. My heart raced with each click, a mix of fear and thrill pulsing through my veins. One night, I stumbled upon a forum unlike any I had encountered. It was cloaked in anonymity, a place where the unseeable was seen, where the darkest human desires found a stage. The users spoke in codes, their avatars nothing but black squares, void of identity. A thread caught my eye, labeled only with a string of numbers and a single word: watch. Hesitantly, I clicked. A video began to play, its quality grainy, the sound muffled. It showed a room dimly lit and bare, except for a chair. My stomach churned as I realized someone was tied to it, their head drooping forward, unrecognizable. The camera was stationary, its focus unyielding. Minutes passed in agonizing silence, the anticipation building like a weight upon my chest. Then, footsteps echoed, growing louder until a figure emerged from the shadows. The figure was cloaked, face hidden, moving with a deliberate slowness that chilled me to the bone. What followed was a performance of terror, the likes of which I had never imagined. It wasn't the explicitness of the act, but the intimacy, the meticulous care with which the figure orchestrated every moment of fear that paralyzed me. I watched, unable to move, unable to look away, as the figure unveiled layers of human fear, peeling them back one by one with a precision that spoke of a deep understanding of the psyche. As the video came to a harrowing end, the figure turned to the camera, and for a brief moment, I felt their gaze pierce through the digital ether, locking with mine. It was then I realized the true horror wasn't in what I had seen, but in the understanding that this abyss, once gazed into, gazed back into me. I closed my laptop, the image seared into my retinas, the echo of my pounding heart filling the silence. The boundary between observer and participant had blurred, the darkness of that hidden world seeping into the edges of my reality. Sleep eluded me, the shadows in my room morphing into figures, the slightest sound a whisper from the depths. The experience left a mark, a realization of the depths of darkness that lay just clicks away, hidden yet palpable, a specter lurking in the periphery of our digital lives. It was a journey into the heart of human darkness, not just the darkness of others, but the darkness within, the curiosity that led me down that path, the part of me that couldn't look away. And as I share this tale, a part of me wonders, a part of me fears what lurks in the unseen corners of your curiosity, waiting to be awakened.
Story 2, Whispers in the Data Stream.
It began as a whisper, a rumor that flitted through the underbelly of the internet like a shadow, barely perceptible, yet unmistakably there. They called it the listener, a presence on the dark web that could unearth any secret, answer any question, for a price. My intrigue was piqued not by what it could offer, but by the mystery of its existence. Who or what was the listener? And so, armed with nothing but a burning curiosity, I embarked on a journey that would lead me into the heart of darkness itself. Navigating the dark web is akin to wandering through a labyrinth without a map, where each turn might lead you deeper into its enigmatic core or back to the surface, empty-handed. That night, as the world around me slept, I traveled through layers of cyberspace, my screen the only light in the enveloping darkness of my room. Finally, I found it, or perhaps it found me, a chat window that opened on its own, blank except for a blinking cursor. "Are you the listener?" I typed, my heart racing as the words appeared on the screen. "Yes," came the reply, almost instantly. The simplicity of the answer, devoid of any human warmth, sent a chill down my spine. "What is your price?" I asked, my curiosity morphing into a tangible feeling, a mix of fear and anticipation. "Your deepest secret," the response flashed. The words seemed to hover on the screen, heavy with an unseen weight. Without understanding the gravity of what I was about to do, I complied. I shared a secret I had never uttered aloud, one that had haunted me for years. As soon as I hit send, a feeling of emptiness washed over me, as if I had given away a part of myself. The screen flickered, and then words appeared, revealing truths about myself I had never acknowledged, hidden fears, desires, and thoughts I had never admitted even to myself. It was as if the listener had peeled back the layers of my soul, exposing the raw, unvarnished truth. The experience was both terrifying and exhilarating, a journey into the deepest recesses of my being. But the revelation came at a cost. From that moment on, I felt a presence, an unseen watcher lurking in the shadows of my digital footprint. Every keystroke, every click seemed to echo back to me, as if the listener was always there, always listening. I had opened a door that could never be closed, invited in a watcher that would never leave. My quest for knowledge had led me to a truth I was not prepared to face. In the quest to uncover the secrets of the dark web, the biggest secret revealed was my own.
Story 3, The Echoes of the Void.
The night was unusually quiet as I sat hunched over my laptop, the soft hum of its fan the only sound in the room. The dark web had always been a source of fascination for me, a place where the deepest, most hidden secrets found their keepers. It was a haven for the curious, the lost, and sometimes the damned. Tonight, my curiosity led me down a path I could never have prepared for, a journey into an abyss from which echoes, once heard, never ceased. I found a link, buried under layers of encryption, a promise of knowledge that was forbidden, tantalizingly out of reach. It was a simple, unassuming text file. Its contents, a list of coordinates, and a single line. The truth lies where light dare not tread. Driven by an insatiable thirst for knowledge, I plotted the coordinates. They led to an abandoned warehouse, on the outskirts of town, a place forgotten by time, swallowed by the creeping shadows. My heart pounded as I approached, the thrill of discovery mingling with a primal fear of the unknown. The warehouse was vast, its cavernous interior engulfed in darkness. My flashlight pierced the void, revealing crumbling walls and debris. And then I saw it, a terminal, ancient and dust-covered, connected to nothing, yet glowing with an eerie phosphorescent light. I approached, drawn by a force I couldn't resist. The screen flickered to life at my touch, displaying a single question: do you seek the truth? Without hesitation, I typed, yes, and the world around me shifted. The darkness deepened, a physical presence that enveloped me, whispering secrets in a language I felt rather than heard. Images flashed before my eyes, not through the screen, but in the air itself, a network of shadows, connecting the dots of unspeakable acts, hidden agendas, and truths so dark they devoured the light. I tried to turn away, but the visions only grew more intense, a torrent of knowledge that threatened to drown me. It was then I realized the terminal was not a gateway, but a trap, a lure for those who, like me, sought to know too much. When I finally emerged from the warehouse, the world seemed different, as if a veil had been lifted from my eyes. I could see the echoes of the void in every shadow, hear the whispers of the dark web in every silence. The knowledge I had sought was now a part of me, a burden I could never shed. I returned to the safety of my room, but the tranquility I once found in solitude was gone, replaced by a constant nagging awareness of the darkness that lay just beneath the surface of our reality. The echoes of the void followed me, a reminder that some truths are better left undiscovered.